What is going on, everybody? CYB Sports back once again with y'all. And today we got our predictions and our recaps of the football playoff series. Crazy week of football. To say the least, crazy week of football. I went 0-2 last time you guys saw me. I said the Saints would win. I also said the Steelers were going to win. Was I right? No, I was completely wrong. 0-2. That puts my total at 2-2. So we're at 50% now. I got 2 more games to predict today. The AFC Championship, the NFC Championship. So I expect to go 4-2, but then again, I expected to go 4-0. So I'm going to start with the Vikings and Saints game. Why not start with the best game I've seen in a long time? Playoff, non-playoff. It was insane. Full of intense. I honestly shut it off when it was 17-0. I did. I shut it off. I came back. All of a sudden, Saints are marching. So Drew Brees and Case Keenum both threw 25 for 40. Both had a great game. Both great quarterbacks. One's a veteran. I feel like Drew Brees did deserve to win that game more. But, I mean, obviously he didn't. Drew Brees had 294 yards. Case Keenum had 318. I mean, absolute great game by both players. Tremendous players. Not a lot of running in this game. I did expect to see a little bit more running. I did expect a passing game. No doubt a passing game. But I expected to see more out of, what's his name? Kamara, whatever his name is. I expected to see more out of him. I think he had like 41 yards. That's it. But I feel like we'll get to that later. So the Saints came back from 17-0. Made it 21-20 in the fourth quarter. Minnesota marching back down the field. They make it 23-21. Everybody, ooh, Minnesota, you know. I saw my eyes. I was like, Drew Brees, you got this. You've done it so many times before. How can you let us down now? Marches them right down the field. They kick that 48-yard field goal. 24-23. 25 seconds left. Everybody's going crazy. It's not looking like Minnesota has a chance. 9 seconds left. Case Keenum drops back, throws a bullet, beautiful pass, absolutely insane, to Stephon Diggs. Saints player misses the tackle. That's game. Could not believe it. I literally stood. I was in this chair, actually. I was in this chair watching my TV. I ended up like this. I was staring at the TV with my mouth wide open at the end of that game. Did not know what to say. That was the most unbelievable ending I've ever seen. It was ridiculous. I honestly at first thought he stepped out of bounds because I was going for the Saints. So I was like, oh, he stepped out of bounds. I immediately went towards that. But as you can see in the replays, not even close. And it's just, it was a rough game as a temporary Saints fan, you know. Then, before that game, I didn't really watch this one. I watched the fourth quarter, and I watched some of the first. It didn't seem like a good game because the Jags were up 28-7 at one point. I'm pretty sure they went to halftime like that. I posted a snap. I straight up posted a snap, and I was like, can anybody tell me what's going on right now? The Jags are winning 28-7. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought, as you could tell in my prediction, I thought the Steelers were going to run away with it. They started to. Big Ben did have a bounce-back game. Not going to lie. He had 5 interceptions in Week 5 against the Jaguars. This time, 1 interception, 5 touchdowns. Unbelievable game by Ben. He had 469 passing yards. Just ridiculous. The fact that you lose a game passing that much tells you how deep this NFL, how deep the NFL is. I mean, it's just crazy. You never know who's going to win. It's honestly hard to predict these things. I mean, I obviously do it masterfully. I obviously do it pretty good, but that's me. Nobody can beat me, right? Mike Bortles had a decent game. 214 yards. He had 35 rushing yards. I feel like when he runs the ball more, he's more efficient. I honestly would rather him run the ball than to throw it. Leonard Fournette, unbelievable game. 25 attempts, he had 109 yards. Great game from him. I'm expecting to see a lot more of him in the Patriots game, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. He also says he's ready for the Patriots game. He had a little bit, I think it was an ankle injury. He says he's fine. He's ready for the game. It's nothing serious. It's time to get into the, I won't say it. So it's time for the predictions now. What you guys came here to see, I'm sure. Because you want to win some money on betting, don't you? Yeah, I see you. You want to win some money on betting. Alright, I'll give you the secret. All you do is gotta subscribe. If you subscribe, I'll give you the secret. If you like, it's all yours. You get all this money betting on what I say. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm 2-2 in 2018. 50% not bad, right? Alright, so the first one I'm gonna predict is gonna be the Patriots and Jaguars, which starts at 105 my time. Patriots are 8-point favorites right now. I don't see them covering that spread. Although I did say that against the Titans, and they covered that spread by like 3 times. But Jaguars are a much deep team. Their defense, believe it or not, is pretty good, even after letting go 42 points against the Steelers. I mean, they'll have a bounce-back game. And their offense can also provide offense as well. So the big story earlier in the week was Tom Brady's injury. He had I think he had a cut on his thumb or something. It was ridiculous, really. I never saw him being out of the game. It's Tom Brady. He'll probably play with a broken ankle. He probably does play. When does that guy ever get injured? Is he even human? Questions, maybe another video. But he has a cut on his thumb, his throwing thumb, and he's going to wear a glove on that game, I believe. He says he's ready to play. He's going to be wearing a glove on his throwing hand. He's going to be fine, okay? A lot of people are saying the Patriots are just going to blow away this game. The Jaguars have no chance. Whoa. Hold up. Why didn't you guys tell me? What the heck? I can't do it with this. Oh, no. You guys could have told me about my hair, man. Thanks, guys. Anyway, people are saying it's going to be a blowout. Patriots got this, blah, blah, blah. Jags have nothing. You hear that, Jags fans? You got nothing. You got no chance, 0 chance. You're going to lose this by 35 points. Are you listening to me, Jags fan? Listen to this. I think it's going to be a close game. I believe in you guys. I believe you guys will still fail, but you will come close. Okay, Jags fan? You will come close. I believe Fournette's going to have a huge game. 160-yard game, if not more. No doubt. And as I said earlier, if Bortles does use his legs, let me change that. If Bortles does run the ball to get at least 50-yard, rushing day, maybe 60, it'll be a lot closer game than you guys think. It really will. If he gets nervous, he starts throwing the ball, you're going to see 3-4 interceptions. So if he sees an interception, he needs to take off with his legs, like he always does. But he needs to do it a lot more this game to even have a chance against the Patriots. Patriots are a very healthy team. They're looking great. They're looking unstoppable. If the Jags can stop them, prove me wrong again. I don't care. If they can stop them, I'm all for it. I would rather see the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. That's different, right? I don't think I've ever seen the Jaguars in the Super Bowl in my time. But it is going to be a close game. But I do predict the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. Against who, you say? Let's get to it. Now we got the Vikings versus the Eagles. Everybody's calling it the Battle of the Backups. I'm just kidding. Nobody's calling it that. But I am, alright? The Battle of the Backups. We got Case Keenum backup since week 6, I believe they put him in when Sam Bradford went down. And Nick Foles, obviously, when Carson Wentz went down in week 15. 2 backup quarterbacks in the beginning of the year. They're going at it. They're both decent quarterbacks. I'm joking. Nick Foles is a decent quarterback. Case Keenum has been unbelievable year. I think he deserves to go to the Super Bowl. He had a great game versus the Saints. That's versus a veteran quarterback in his first year. That would put, what's the word? That would put doubt in your mind. You'd feel down on him because he's so, I gotta rephrase that. You'd feel, just forget it. Forget my whole sentence. I'm done. Now, the Eagles, as you saw last week, they only let go 10 points, a field goal, and a touchdown. Great defense. Absolute great defense. Vikings are going to have to definitely run the ball more. And they're going to have a decent passing attack with Case Keenum. Now, I do believe Nick Foles has got his playoff jitters out of the way in that first half of the last week's game. Horrible in the first half. We all know that. He looked a lot, maybe 95% better in the second half. So I feel like he's got the jitters completely out. He's ready to go. That's no excuse. I'm not going to be like, oh, you got Nick Foles in, they don't have a chance. I think Minnesota has a 60% chance of winning. But not for me, okay? I believe a little in the Eagles for now. I do believe Keenum's confidence is at an all-time high right now. Nothing can stop him. He's all the way up. I'm all the way up. I believe Case Keenum's just going to steal the show and take the Minnesota Vikings to the first Super Bowl game in their own stadium. That's going to be crazy. I believe it is going to happen. This game's it's going to be close, but it's going to be like a touchdown close, 7 points separate each team. Thinks that's going to make it close is that Eagles defense. For sure it's going to make it close, but the Vikings are going to come out on top. And it's going to be Vikings versus Patriots in the Super Bowl. Vikings will win. I'm just kidding. I'll do a full prediction on the Super Bowl as well when that happens. The next predictions we have is the Pro Bowl. I hope you guys are so pumped. I'm kidding. I'm not doing the Pro Bowl. I'll probably watch it. It's a fun game to watch. I mean, why not, right? But I won't be predicting it, that's for sure. AFC wins, okay? AFC. Cool. Now, if you guys were to bet on this, with the Patriots being... I wouldn't pick either team, to be honest. It's way too close to call. Don't pick any team. For the Jags and Patriots, I'd pick the over 45.5. That seems like a safe bet with both of those offenses going at it for sure. With the Vikings and Eagles, on the other hand, with their defenses, I would pick under 39. Those both seem like safe bets. If you want to do a parlay, be my guest. It's your money, not mine, right? My money is 27 cents, so you do whatever you want with your millions, all right? I did lose my contest. I'm back at 0. Golden State lost yesterday against the Rockets. It's all right, though. It's all right. I'm not worried about it at all because I'm focused on the Minnesota Vikings beating the Philadelphia Eagles, all right? Okay? Now, I'm going to end this saying go Jags, and that's only for one reason. I ended the other video saying go Saints, and they lost. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to end this video saying go Patriots, and that's only for one reason. I said go Saints, and they lost. So, I'm going to try to fool the football gods right now, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more predictions. If you want to see that Pro Bowl prediction, too bad. But if you do want to see the Super Bowl prediction when it's the Vikings versus the Patriots, you can subscribe to see more because I'm going to be right here when that happens on the 4th of February. Hopefully I'm not doing it right on the day like I always do. Like the games are on in 3 hours, right? But that's okay. I still get it done. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go Patriots.